As I mentioned to you, Damascus is where Hamas is settled in. They're supplied by Iran and Russia. They're funded and they're founded. They're locked into Damascus. I want to read for you Isaiah chapter 17. It's about 14 verses. An oracle concerning Damascus. See, Damascus will no longer be a city, but will become a heap of ruins. Now I want to pause there. It's a period anyway. So I've heard many people say, if you look at Damascus already, it is a heap of ruins. And it's true. If you look at pictures from the 70s and the 60s of Damascus, it was a thriving city, beautiful city even. And you look at it now, those buildings are all down. But it's still operating as a city. And let it be known too, Damascus is one of the oldest cities in the world that's still around, that was still in Bible days and is still around today, known and activated as Damascus. Okay, today. Verse 2. The cities of Aurora will be deserted and left to flocks, which will lie down with no one to make them afraid. The fortified city will disappear from Ephraim, a royal power from Damascus. The remnant of Aram will be like the glory of the Israelites, declares Yahweh Almighty. In that day, the glory of Jacob will fade. The fat of his body will waste away. It will be as when the reaper gathers the standing grain and the harvest the grain with his arm. As when a man gleans heads of grain in the valley of Ephraim. Verse 6, yet some gleanings will remain, as when an olive tree is beaten, leaving 2 or 3 olives on the topmost branches, 4 or 5 on the beautiful boughs, declares Yahweh, the God of Israel. In that day, men will look to their Maker and turn their eyes to the Holy One of Israel. They will not look on the altars, the work of their hands, and they will have no regard for the Asherah poles and the incense altars their fingers have made. Now it starts getting interesting next, because this is my concern. This will be because right now, Israel has not retaliated. They just declared war. And they're hunkering down, they're getting all their battering rams ready, if you will, okay? They have not retaliated. And this is not a small thing. Like I've said, when you're talking about what has transpired. Verse 9, in that day, their strong cities, which they left because of the Israelites, will be like places abandoned to the thickets and undergrowth, and all will be desolation. You have forgotten God, your Savior. You have not remembered the rock of your fortress. Therefore,